All right, y'all, happy Thursday. Last minute here, we are just signing on to the 24.2 open announcement for the second week of the CrossFit Open workout. I had a lot of requests from my last video, so thank you for the love that I got on the video, but I had a lot of requests that wish they saw the strategy before Friday Night Lights, or before Saturday when I posted. So what I'm gonna do right here is I'm watching the announcement right now, and I'm gonna break it down for you. I'm gonna watch the whole film it, produce the same video you like. So you're gonna have a video of me breaking down the workout, talking about strategy, talking about what I would do in this workout and how the pros do it. For tonight, that's gonna be posted, and you'll have that for Friday and Saturday when you go and do the workout and kick ass in this WOD. So here it is about to start, so we're gonna go watch it. Let's see what 24.2 is looking like right now. Let's go. Guy's interesting. Interesting. I like this one. All right, so while they're setting, I'm turning this dude down. He's a little much for me. All right, 20-minute AMRAP, 300-meter row, 10 deadlifts at 185, and then 50 double unders. So this is gonna be an interesting one. When I look at it immediately, it doesn't look too intimidating. Thank God it's just deadlifts. If it was clean and jerk or snatch or anything like that, something heavy with a heavy barbell like that, I am not able to hook grip too well right now. I could probably pull it off a little bit, but my thumb is still a little messed up from that snowboarding break that I had a few weeks ago. So I wasn't looking forward to any kind of hook grip activities, but deadlift does not require a hook grip. It's gonna have that reverse grip. So what's coming off to me now? So 20 minutes, long AMRAP, very long, short amount of reps. So we're looking at high rounds here. I'm gonna be interested to see what they get, and we'll come back after this when I watch it. But high rounds here, I'm gonna say it's gonna be above 10 rounds, probably. Let's see, 20 minutes. If you do 10 rounds, that's 2 minutes a round. That's probably not accurate then. So it's gonna be under 10 rounds, because 300-meter row is gonna take you a little more than a minute, most people. 10 deadlifts. Early is not going to be too bad at 185, but late, that's going to start to suck really bad. And then the 50 double unders. So with the stress from the row, with your heart being jacked up from the row, and then you go right into deadlifts where you're kind of bracing, and your blood flow is not able to pump as cleanly or as fluidly as it usually does. That means you're going to get to the double unders, and your heart rate is going to be jacked. You're going to feel very winded. So it's going to be a little bit of learning how to control this one and go out at a solid pace. This is a 20-minute AMRAP. You're looking at starting nice and easy, getting into a flow, and then on that last few minutes, you're pushing hard. Yeah, that's when you start to go hard. That's what I'm thinking they're gonna do. We're gonna have to watch these guys and see how they do it. But my initial reaction to this workout, AMRAP 20, so 20-minute AMRAP, 10 deadlifts at 185 or 125, and 50 double unders. So manageable workout. I'm interested to see how many rounds these pros get. Malderas is the best of the best, and Colton is he just got his first place right now. So let's see how they do. Let's see how it shapes up, and we'll get back to you after the workout. Bye, y'all. right, so there we have it. We just watched the throwdown at Malderos' gym in, I think it was Idaho, Boise, Idaho. And again, AMRAP 20, 300 meter row, 10 deadlifts at 185 or 125, and then 50 double unders for this one. So let's break down my notes, and then I wrote some things down about time-wise, like what realistically what we're looking for. So let's go over that first. The pros were doing the row in about a minute to a minute 10 seconds, so pretty fast. They were holding like 140s the whole time is what it would look like. Their deadlifts took about 10 to 20 seconds. They were all unbroken, obviously. And then their double unders were around 30 seconds, whether or not they tripped or not, which came out to like a sub 2-minute round every single round. And if you watch this one, Malderos took it with 10 rounds plus 26 reps, and that Colton was right behind him. So realistically, if we're going off of time-wise, if you hold a 2-minute or a 2.5 minute pace on your rounds the entire time, you're looking at 8 to 10 rounds for the total score. If you're holding a 2.5 minute to 3 minute round pace, you're looking at 6.5 to 8 rounds. Those are all pretty realistically scores. For myself, I want to try to stay in that 2 to 2.5 minute range. Holding a 2-minute pace for each round is gonna be tough. I can maybe do it for the first 2 or 3 rounds possibly, but I think that's gonna eat me up. And so let's go into all the little breakdowns of everything right here. So Malderos kind of ended up with a good little summary, a good little strategy for it. He said, keep rounds around the same time. So you want your rounds to be almost exactly even, all look alike for the timing wise. So that means you're not gonna come out too fast. And you got to find where you want to go hard, which he led round into. He said pace the row so it's not gassing you out, and then attack the deadlifts and the double unders. So that's honestly not a bad idea, because the row is going to jack your heart rate up, and if you go right into the double unders because you went hard at the row and your heart rate's way up there, and you go under that tension, keep bracing, trying to connect double unders, your heart rate's going to go up even worse because your blood flow is going to be restricted, which means you're not going to be getting good oxygen into your body, and then that's going to make your dubs just absolutely a mess. So pacing that row early. So right around, the pros are holding 140s, so I'm looking at 150s to 2 minutes, like maybe even around 2 minutes, like nice easy row. See how that goes for me. Test this out on Friday night. So maybe a 2-minute row. Pace, not total. That would bring me up to probably around a minute 30 on the row. And then going into the deadlifts, I like his strategy of attacking the deadlifts, going as unbroken as possible. That's really what you want to do. Singles are going to add crucial seconds that are just going to add up because it's so long. You're going to lose like a minute or two if you go singles through this whole thing. So going as unbroken as possible on the deadlifts is ideal. And then dubs is dubs. You want to really try not to trip. So it's going to be about keeping your heart rate balanced, not letting it get too jacked up, laying out the rope so it's not in a mess. Because if your rope is a mess and it's all tangled up and you got to fumble with it and get it all figured out, again, it's going to eat precious seconds off of your time. So just having your everything set up nicely. The transitions are going to be a big one. So don't worry about your straps on your feet on the rower. It's not a big deal. Just get your feet in there, set them at a nice little spot where you can get them in and out effectively, and you're not too crazy, and you're not falling out of the stirrups. So don't worry about the straps too much. Again, pace the row. Pace the row is what it's looking like. Don't go hard on the row. 300 meters, you're like, oh, 300 meters, that's not too bad. It's not 500, it's not 450. But it's short. But then if you try to send it on that row, it's gonna eat up. It's gonna eat your heart rate up. And then again, like it's followed up by deadlifts, which are constricting and gonna restrict blood flow, followed by double unders, which are again constricting, restrict blood flow, get your heart rate way up. And then you're gonna have jelly legs from the row and the deadlift, and then you're gonna get off the rope and go right into the row, and you're just not gonna have any time to recover. So you gotta pick one of the movements to recover on, and it makes the most sense for that one to be the row, because that's where you're gonna spend the most time. I think it's a little bit of a trap that it's the first one out there because you don't think to rest on the first movement, but that's probably where you're gonna wanna get your heart rate. So me, knowing myself, I know I like to go hard. I know I can pull a 140 pretty evenly for like 5 to 10 minutes. If the workout was 5 to 10 minutes, yeah, I could probably handle that. 20-minute AMRAP, that's a long time to hold that row. So it's probably gonna be really smart for me to go out with that 2-minute pace on the row and just try to nice and easy. Maybe my stroke rate's a little higher, but I'm at a 2-minute pace. And then when I hit the deadlift, it's like boom, unbroken 10s, and try to connect as many double unders as possible. My goal for this one, I would love to be, like I said, 2 to 2.5 minutes per round. And so I'm looking at 8. I want to finish 8 minimum, maybe get into that 9. I would say in my mind, I would love to get into 10. I would love to touch 10, as I like to say it, but the pros finished 10. And they were going hard, and these guys were strong, and I'm a short guy. It's gonna be tough. I'm not gonna limit myself and say it's impossible, but I would love to get close to 10. So if I could get into 9, maybe even finish 9 and touch 10 just for a second, I would appreciate that. So hopefully we'll see how it goes, but there is your breakdown for 24.2. It's gonna be a good one. I'm very excited for this one. We're gonna watch the throwdown later tonight at RDT, and then tomorrow is Friday Night Lights, where you will see the next video of WOD Vlog episode number 5, 24.2. So stand by for that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave your comments down below. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Hit me a thumbs up like if you took something from this, and I hope you have a fantastic 24.2. I hope you crush that workout out there, get a top score, and let's keep rolling with this open, baby. So I'll see y'all tomorrow.